The strengths of Concord Clinical School, there are really a lot of them. First of all, we have a fabulous new state-of-the-art building. We're located in a very vibrant and friendly hospital setting, and I think we're a very warm and welcoming community.
I chose Concord Hospital for my clinical school because for a number of reasons. One, I'd heard it had a really good reputation for teaching and really good teaching. Two, they were investing in a lot of new facilities. And three, it's also being a major teaching hospital. There's a lot of chance to meet a lot of different patients and see a lot of different pathologies that you wouldn't see in a smaller hospital.
The main reason that I chose Concord Clinical School was because it had a really good reputation as a training hospital, and I've definitely found that to be the case. I've found that both the junior and the senior doctors have been really generous with their time and are really dedicated to improving our knowledge and skills.
Concord's famous for being friendly, warm, and if you make any mistakes, it's not the end of the world, especially during, as a medical student. If any mistakes are made, you're always being watched by supervisors, so it feels like a comfortable experience in which you can learn.
Something really important about students being able to learn from people who are not too far away from them in their career development, because sometimes it's a bit hard for them to see how they get from where they are today to being a senior consultant, but it's not that difficult to imagine themselves a few years down the track.
So knowing a student that's been in your position 2 years ago and having them teach you on top of the doctors gives you just another level of perspective on the way that you need to learn certain examinations or how to take a history.
The best part of this clinical school would be the staff. They're always really happy to teach us, and they're also there for support if we need it. I've found the training to be really comprehensive and really hands-on. They're happy to challenge us and to put us in situations where we're constantly learning, and I've really enjoyed that.
So they have a huge emphasis at Concord of Scorpio-style teaching, which is very case-based teaching.
I might take a history from the patient, do a physical examination. I might take blood or decide the patient needs an x-ray. And so they're trying to get the information from the patient as well as what they are doing in their examination, and all of the results are start to put together an idea of what could be happening for that patient.
And I found that from the first day that we started attending Concord, there was a lot of hands-on experience that we would get.
I've also scrubbed into a lot of surgeries and being able to assist with performing major surgeries, so it's just been really good to get involved in Concord.
So I'm doing anaesthetics, and then I'll be doing intensive care, so it's a fantastic place to be learning those aspects.
I'm on cardiology at the moment, and you can go and see pacemakers being put in and angiograms being done, and being quite a large hospital, these are going every day, or almost every day. They've made a lot of investments into this kind of, into the simulation and into the anatomage machinery.
Well, perhaps the best example would be the Sim Man. He can breathe, he can cough, he can talk, and it really effectively mimics a patient, and we have to deal with him as if it's an emergency situation, and it's very realistic.
Concord, for instance, has the best burn unit in Sydney, and it's a great ability or a great opportunity to learn that kind of medicine here that you kind of can't quite appreciate in some of the smaller rural centres.
Doctors don't work in a vacuum. It's important that they learn team skills and that they're always going to be working in a team, and that's a skill that we're encouraged to develop from day one.
Oh, the students are fabulous. They're a really motivated group of people who really want to learn.
Is he alive?